Welcome to CryptoCoins, where we review the best coins for you. Welcome back to CryptoCoins. My name is Haircut Johnson, aka Freddie Colton, your host. Today I'm going to be discussing a really fun project that really got me feeling nostalgic, to be honest, because it is based on one of my absolute favorite childhood stories. And today we are discussing Clifford Inu. That's right, this one is a heck of a lot of fun, my friends. So meet Cliff, the deflationary dog token that never stops burning, eating. It'll keep saying things, they're growing. And I'll let you see, yep, it's just those. Cliff is a highly deflationary token on the Ethereum blockchain that never stops growing through the use of true deflationary techniques and further income generation for the ecosystem to reward its holders in different ways. And I just want to be clear, they are doing some very cool contests, by the way. And let's go ahead and open that page up real quick for you. I think I have it open, but just to show you right away. So Cliff, the whale that loves to give back. Cliff loves to give back to its holders and community. As such, we have created a raffle system for anyone who's holding Cliff tokens, and they can participate and win huge prizes. So that's a really cool thing to tell you right away. They care quite a lot about their community. Now we can see their ether scan right here for Clifford Inu, where it just tells you a little bit about where it's been selling, how it's been doing, that sort of thing. It's been doing really well, by the way. We can see Cliff right here. So it is raising in price, and I will say, of course, this is not financial advice, just my opinion on this. It's always, I believe that I like to at least put in like 20 or 40 bucks on things like this. And the reason being because I think that it's a legitimate project. I think that they are legitimately trying to do well, and they do have doxed people on their team, which we'll get into. Basically, that being said, I guess what's really important to say is that, like, if you just kind of give up going out to eat one night, that sort of thing, putting in 20 bucks on something like this, I know it is a gamble, and I always want to be clear, of course it's a gamble, but at the very same time, just keep in mind it could pay off. You know, if that went to 1 penny, that, I mean, you're rolling in the green. That's what we'll say. Like Adele said, you're rolling in the green. I think that's what she said. We can see here Joey is one of the people who is doxed on the team. Now, of course, I don't generally show people social media, but the team was very clear about the fact that they were doxed, and comfortably so I really appreciate that. We can see here their security score is 82, which is very solid. Let me be clear. They're working on it. They're getting their score better, and you just always have to work to do that on Certic, so absolutely understandable. It is just... that's how it goes. And so it's really cool that they're willing to show that, though, because again, you know, if they had some weird scammy site like, oh, it's 100% safe, right? So we know it's safe. 85 is great. That's a great score. Most projects are about there. So that's really good to see that it's also stuck right there at that level. So Cliff on Twitter, everybody's favorite dog. Cliff, a hyperdeflationary token with investment assets for an extra boost. And then they do have a lovely link tree, by the way, which I really always appreciate a project with a nice, well-done link tree. So if I can also show you this, in fact, I forgot to open a couple of these. So Medium for one. Of course, that's one of my favorite to discuss, Medium, if that's well kept up with, which, by the way, they're doing a good job so far, just giving you highlights, keeping you up to date with what's going on with the project. And 58 followers is not a small number whatsoever, to be clear. Let's see here. Sorry, just set my microphone right. Let's see here. Let's check out our other links. Let's see, we went through those. Now, these are two different projects I don't want to touch on too much, but basically these are two projects related to Clifford Inu as well when I was looking through different links. And then let's see. So you can view burns, by the way, which I think is really cool. So you can check that out here on Ether if you'd like to do that, which, and let's just kind of jump into the actual thing. Sorry, this is such this is a big fat project, to be clear. So also, by the way, I want to point out real quick before we go through the whole thing, the big red paper. This is beautifully done. The actual fur on it is just really extremely well done. I'm not sure how they did that And so that's just one thing I wanted to bring up, that I don't know if they custom made that, but it's beautiful what they did. I feel like they had to do that. So I'm just saying, like, they put a lot of time and effort into what they're doing here to make it look good. And so let's go ahead and check out the website, and then we'll kind of get into that as well. So, project and ecosystem. Cliff, a highly deflationary token on the Ethereum blockchain that never stops growing through the use of true deflationary techniques and further income generation. Cliff has a strong community at its core and is your ticket to great rewards. One of the main issues cryptocurrency projects face is the lack of income or long-term value. The lack of long-term volume, which invariably slows down further development and any subsequent reinvestment into enhancing the project. Cliff solves this by investing a percentage of the marketing wallet into yield-bearing assets, with profits generating inherently reintroduced back into the project in the form of marketing, token, buybacks, etc., thereby increasing the profile of the project and attracting new investors. Use case. Cliff not only grows inwards, but outwards as well. He will not only be growing through buying the Cliff supply, but will do so in using a portion of the marketing funds to create his own investment portfolio. Let's see, Cliff will be investing in blue chip NFTs, stablecoin staking, big and medium cap altcoins, yield farms, the occasional high risk, high reward play. Profits will be reinvested into Cliff as well as developing our project. Moreover, this strategy opens the doors towards partnerships with other projects that we might support by investing in and growing our community through partnerships. Then, the tokenomics of it all. Buy taxes, sell taxes. So buy taxes, 8% liquidity, 2% marketing. Completely reasonable, and I think that's actually very smart that they're putting buy taxes directly into marketing liquidity. I appreciate that. Marketing, they don't always do. Liquidity is pretty regular, but that would make enough sense. 15% for sell, and then 5% marketing, which again, awesome, because you really want to put as much as possible into marketing to make sure this project blows up. You need to know, people need to know your name. You could have the best project in the world, but if people don't know who you are, what your name is, then you got nothing, kid. See, I'm going to move myself over a little bit. There we go. Disclaimer, Cliff taxes are subject to change according to market conditions. However, the contract is hard-coded, so never go above 20% taxes on buys, 25% taxes on sells. Furthermore, taxes will be decreasing gradually as Cliff grows in market cap. Did I do that commercial like? Did I do that like a good commercial? Sorry, that was pretty fun. Phase 1, so we can see what's going on here on Phase 1. They've got everything done. Phase 2, they are just finishing their CerTick audit, by the way, so you can see they're already on CerTick. They've got a good score so far, so they're just finishing everything in that. Top 10 exchange listings, 50,000 holders, staking, win function rollout, and let's see, we've already been Bitmart listed, an aggressive marketing campaign. There we go. I knew that was one I hadn't read. And so then we will, of course, jump on to the third and kind of keep going on and get growing and getting stronger. But what I love about this roadmap, they put it in phases without dates, and that's exactly what you should do as a project. You should make big plans, but not try to pigeonhole yourself as to, I have to get it done by now, because then you could break your promise. You never want to break your promise to your audience. How to buy. So you can check that out here as well, just discussing essentially how to buy it on Uniswap or DEX tools. Easy enough. And quick start guide, that's just the how to buy, and the community. So the community grows stronger by the day. Follow their social media and check out Cliff. Yeah, so the Cliff Army, which they call it, I love that. I think this is quite a funny one. Let's see, and then they had some buzz, by the way, here on Reddit, just to kind of show you everything. To be fair, some real good buzz on Reddit, as you see right there. Then this is their Instagram as well. I apologize, there are just so many links today, it was tough to open them all. This, you see, that's their Instagram. This is their Telegram, for those who are interested in checking that out, with about 5,000 there. And I think that is it, except I'm not sure what this social media is, but we will check that out. Stockwits. And this is their Stockwits. So if you like, check that out. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, but this is really cool, and I will sort of end it over here on their red paper for the video. And I don't think, oh no, I'm not running too long, so we'll just go over the red paper and we'll finish up here. So overviews, it's the first token with a true burn function that actually increases price per coin when burns its circulating supply. True burn mechanism hard-coded in the pup's DNA ensures the Cliff keeps acquiring tokens, push the price, of each token up by a certain percentage every time, time he does so. Plus, Cliff grows outward by investing in yield-bearing assets that are used to grow the ecosystem. So it shows you kind of how it works. So again, buying and selling is, really necessary for it, which as it should be. Just telling you about the burn functions, the different features: automatic true burns at a set time frame, manual burns when liquidity is oversaturated, stable liquidity pool, security, marketing incentives, and anti-whale, which is great. The different security incentives, utilities that they are bringing, which again, keep in mind, they give back a lot. That is one huge utility that they do, having a lot of giveaways. Philanthropy, the Cliff Foundation will be using a portion of the marketing wallet to donate funds to charitable causes, which is amazing. Use case stake right there, the roadmap here, and let's go. Check that out. And again, it's really great. I'm extremely excited. This one, again, big giveaways in the future. Oh, I accidentally logged out. I accidentally exited out of everything. Well, my friends, excuse me. Thank you very much for coming by CryptoCoins. My name is Freddie Colton. I accidentally exited out of everything at the end of this video, but luckily we did it towards the end. Today we talked about Clifford Inu, a really wonderful project, and thank you very much for coming back. I'll see you soon.